I'm finally getting around to doing this project. And while I bought a pattern for the hood off of Etsy, I actually ended up not figuring out how to put it together. So I free-handed a pattern instead using a hood that I already knew I liked and obviously making it quite a bit bigger here. This is the exterior fabric, so we're going to make one pattern here and then we will cut it out. I did end up pulling up a random video off of YouTube to give me the general idea of how to put the pieces together, and for the most part just free-handed the rest of it. And once I cut that first piece out, I then copied it to make a second piece, which is going to be the inside piece. This way when we do it, we can actually make it look like there's no seams, like a proper hood, instead of just shit. So now we have the second part of the pattern cut out here, and we are going to make some stuff for the inside to keep it standing. Make sure you look in the mirror or, the window if it's reflective at night. Stare at it for a bit, adjust it until it feels right, and I don't know how else to explain that. I really just felt it out. Looked in the window a few more times and adjusted it until it kind of fit how I wanted it to stand. I made it smaller at the shoulders and then we sewed it on here. Now this might look willy-nilly, and it kind of is, but there was definitely a plan here, and I ended up sewing the insides together. That's how you're supposed to do it for a normal hood. That's like the around the face part that we did. Now I'm kind of trying to show you here that we're going to sew on the outside. We sewed that, and now we can just flip it right side out, and it's basically a hood now. You have a legitimate hood, and make sure you check it. I actually checked it here and then went back and adjusted the foam to be a little bit smaller, just cut it a little bit more. This is cosplay, you do it how it feels right. Moving on to the cowl, I kind of did the same thing with this interior foam, just put it around my neck, did it how it felt right. I actually messed it up the first time and then had to do it a little bigger the second time. But then we made like a tube. It's a tube that we then sew and put the thing in, and then we put it right side out. I don't know how to tell you, really. It was a weird process. In the end, the interfacing ended up kind of looking like this on the inside. I really just messed with it, cut it, sewed it, darted it until it looked right with the fabric on it. And yeah, it looks whack, but I'm telling you, that's how you get it to look natural on the outside, and that was the only way. Here it is by itself, and here it is with the hood over it like it will be. Side profile goes off. I can't wait to connect it to the rest of the poncho and add the little belt thing that goes around the inner cowl. I think it's gonna look super good.